It's a beautiful morning. So here's a page from Mercruiser manual, and we're looking at the coupler. This is the coupler, and these are the two fittings that you have to put the grease in. It's a very good idea to do it once in a while. Mine was making a little noise in the back, so I decided to grease it, and sure enough, after I greased it, turned on the engine, the noise was there, and after a few seconds, I guess the grease worked itself around that shaft in a coupler, and the noise went away, which prompted me to think that the grease was not good anymore, and filling it with the new grease helped. So it's on page 81. It's a 2005 edition of Mercruiser Operation Manual, and it wasn't an easy job, but it is totally doable even if the boat is in the water, and I'm sure it's not going to hurt. And again, the grease I was using is for extreme pressure, EP. So make sure that the grease is EP, because that's what this is for. It's a spline. It's not a bearing, it's a spline. So you have to use extreme pressure grease. And I also lubricated all the moving parts on my steering, as on my shift cables on the inside, and I used lubricant with the PTFE in it, which dries out kind of milky white color, and all it is spray. And as you're pointing out, all these little movable parts, I sprayed everything with lubricant. And again, it was my choice of the lubricant. By all means, I'm not a professional Mercruiser mechanic, but I did my research, and as long as it's a PTFE, when it has a PTFE in it, it's a good lubricant for it, and I have no issues so far using it. So first thing first, we're going to make sure that the grease is coming out. We don't want air to go in there. Oh, it's a nice grease. So we're going to push the grease out. Wow, nice. This is what you want to go in there. You don't want the air go in there. Beautiful. I'm going to clean the tip. Make sure your tip is always clean. Now you unscrew this just a little bit. Then you push it on the fitting, and then you screw it back, tight it up by hand, and then you pump. Now you know that this is tight and sealed. So let's loosen it up. That's enough, and let's go back there and see. So let me show you where the fitting is. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do a real nice job on this, but we're going to try, right? How are we gonna do this? I need to get my hand in there somehow. I know we're gonna push the steering wheel out. Let's put some light on this puppy. Now you can see it is right here. So we're gonna hook it up, and we're gonna pump it with the grease. Now there should be an O-ring here, which I don't see. The other side doesn't have an O-ring either. I don't understand why they don't putting it in. So, okay, let's do this. We're gonna put this in there. That's it. We'll screw it in so it doesn't come off. And now we're pumping it. Okay. Okay, so let's pump it. It's not screwed in again. What the hell? Okay. Let's do it again. Pump, 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 pump. We should see something going on over there. Let me adjust the light. Okay, I can see the grease is coming out on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. Definitely coming through, so our job is done on this side. Yep, it's right there, and I can even see the red coming out with it. That's it. I mean, I can do it until a lot of red comes out, but that's it. That's what we want to see. Now we're going to wipe that excess off. I'm pretty sure you guys can see this. Yes. It's right there. The red grease is in. Woohoo! We greased the coupler. This side is a little bit easier because it doesn't have the steering column like you got it over there. There's that power steering, and this one doesn't have it, so it's easier. See, this is that PTFE grease I was talking about. We're going to clean this up and we're going to put a new one in, but let's grease this guy second. So I'm not going to record it because this one's going to be easy. That one was the pain in the ass, and most people will have problem with that one. So did I say it's going to be easier on this side? Yeah. No. Because the zergs are coming sideways, so I have to turn the engine so they facing it up. This one was actually facing a little bit that way. It would be nice if it was like this, but it was workable. This guy right here is like this. There's two of them. One is like that and one is like that. So I need to get them somewhere up here so I can do them. So let's do this. Let's turn it around. Turn it around again. Okay. Hokey pokey. Never mind. Let's do this. So here's an idea. Since I have nobody to look at it or that, so what I'm going to do, I know that the fitting is facing this way, so let's do this. I'm going to, oops, I totally missed that bolt. Okay, so I'm just going to paint this bolt, and since I know this guy is here, so I'm going to paint this bolt. Now I got black bolts. It's just a plastic dip paint, so it's not going to really do anything, but at least one of the bolts is going to be black. It's going to be marked, so I know where it's at. So I need this probably being bottom or top, and then my fitting is going to be facing the same way. Let's see if that works. Let's do that one first. Haha, it's on the bottom. This one. Okay, let's see where it's at. So let's see, this is my marked bolt right here. Yeah, this has to go over here. It's an oil leak. Uh-oh. That's an oil leak. Why is there an oil leak? There's another oil leak. Wow, I think we got a problem. So this boat was serviced. My prior owner to this boat serviced it in the marina. I'm not going to name the name of it, but notice the oil leak. I just tied up by hand this oil filter, and if you don't believe me, this one is not tied up yet. I'm going to set my camera here. So you guys can watch. And I'm gonna, yes, I'm using a rag, but I will, did you see that? Yes. That's it. Double check this one. So it was leaking through here, through my oil filter. No good. So I tied it up, and hopefully just that little bit will help not leaking, because it wasn't leaking a lot, but it's leaking enough to be concerned, because being on the water, this can undo itself. So yeah, the owner had it serviced by somebody else. I do have a bill for it because he included the bill. And oh boy, I would never go there. Might be outside where it's at. We'll see. We'll see on your comments. Anyway, I'm not going to say. I'm going to say this much. If they're going to change your oil, just come in and give it a nice twist. Make sure everything is in place. Okay. So the black mark is right here. We're going to go to the back. And where's my pad? I got this little pad. I'll put it here so I can lay on it so this will not break my ribs. And let's see where it's at. And can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's right here. See, it's right here. Right here. That's going to be an easy peasy job. going away. I really think that the repacking of that coupling helped. Okay, number 2. This one also has a little tick. Now we're gonna put some spray . And let this work itself in.